Happy 125th, Kingsley. This website's my attempt to capture some of the many stories that we've all heard about Kingsley. Each week I hope to post a new story, but that means I need contributions from people like you out there. As you can probably tell, I'm recording this using a web camera, but I could also work with any video recordings that you could send me. I can also work with audio only, but I think the visuals are much more appealing. The stories I'm looking for should be about what it was like growing up or living in a small community like Kingsley. Stories about the olden days are welcome, like, for example, home milk deliveries or party phone lines, but I'm also looking for colorful anecdotes about Kingsley's residents. Stories should be under 10 minutes in length. If you would prefer me or someone else to interview you, that can be arranged also. And I'm always looking for good visuals like photos, maps, etc. to support the stories. If you want, you can read your story right off of a piece of paper. The presentation is not as important as the story itself. I will post most of this information on the website should you want to contribute at a later date. Let me get the ball rolling by telling a short story about Swede Swain, a man of colorful language who used to operate a wrecker service in Kingsley. Swede had a junkyard just south of the Kingsley Park and north of the golf course. From where we lived, you could see junk cars stretching all the way to the road in front of where the new school is. And when playing tennis in the park, it was not uncommon to hear a string of expletives emanating from that junkyard from time to time. Anyway, Swede used to monitor radio traffic on his police scanner radio. One day he heard about a high-speed car chase in which the suspect was heading north on Iowa 140 from Mobile to Kingsley. As most of you know, this road is a 9-mile straightaway stretch, culminating in a sharp turn to the right when you go past the golf course, then another sharp turn to the left into town. Well, Swede overhears the police bulletin, and he figures that the suspect probably won't be able to negotiate those curves at a high rate of speed. So he climbs in his wrecker, and he manages to get to the scene of the accident before it occurred. Now, where else could you get that kind of wrecker service?